how do you prove that? How do you prove someone started using cocaine?
I don't know. Just
you don't know.
The court decided to do that.
Okay. The question here is not only why your son was released, but he was arrested for possession and distribution. And now you're making it out to be, no, he was just using, and we have to feel sorry for him because he's an addict. If the arrest charge is possession and distribution, that's the truth. Now you're sugarcoating it, making it all, look very nice. It's just a poor addict.
Not. Maybe you're not a mom, but I feel really sorry.
Do not assume that I'm not a mother.
So, I cannot, I don't have anything to say to the court's decision. I cannot do anything for that. But yes, I feel sorry my son too, and I'm supporting on him to be better and to get rid of this addiction. Just that. But what can I do for him?
Maybe you should set a better example, because your one son is getting tenders from the government, which is unethical. Your other son is a drug addict, and you want to be our prime minister? And you want to tell me how to be a mother?
It would be. I think it would be better if your son will be arrested for distribution of or using of cocaine, and it will be a good example for other people and other youngers to stop using cocaine.
Yes. Set an example.
Oh, but I'm really okay with the decision of the court. If it would be like that, we would just respect that.
Of course you're okay, because he didn't go to jail. You're happy, of course.
No, you're wrong. It's the decision of the court. You and me, we can't do anything.
No, you can, because you're the prime minister.
No, you can't. It doesn't work like that.
Okay. Then, what can you say about using presidential airplane for your own purpose? There was a news where you use the presidential airplane with your family and friends. Yes, this is the question.
I know, and actually everyone knows, the government gives some benefits to use our personal life, like airplanes or houses or etc. But there is some limits. You can use it, but with limits. Also, I use them naturally, like every governmental people. But with limits, I can share all the reports, bills, or etc.
But going on a holiday with your uncle and aunt and grandfather, that's not a benefit of being a prime minister. That is unacceptable. I'm not paying tax money, so you can take your uncle to Hawaii.
But it's the benefit.
No, it's not a benefit.
It's not a prime minister.
It's maybe
it's limited.
Maybe it's a benefit if you have one holiday every year. We can understand that. But the report shows that you are flying all the time, all over the world, not just your husband and your children, but your uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. That is not a benefit. That is misusing benefits and the taxpayers' money.
Do you really think I'm going holidays all the time during the year? Because I'm the prime minister, I have a lot of things to do, so sometimes I can't sleep.
But if the evidence
because
is there,
of working, of course, media or advertisements or like that will show me like that.
But this is not media gossip. This is actual reports from the airport and people at the airport.
Just show me the reports or bills.
Yeah, I'll show you here.
Okay, I will give them my lawyers, and they will search them. Maybe
And they will
they're
lie
not
about
real,
something and make some
because
excuses.
I
And
have the real bills too. We can compare them, and we can share to the.
so
the
you
public.
want to say now, in front of all of these television cameras, that you never take your extended family on holidays? You wanna swear to that in front of millions of people now?
I can swear I use these benefits just with their limits. I can swear that clearly.
There
But
shouldn't be a
Not
benefit
like that. I'm
for you
going
to fly your cousin to Egypt or something. That's not a benefit of being a prime minister. That shouldn't be a benefit. And you should know better than that.
If you're saying that shouldn't be benefit, we have to change the law.
So you want the taxpayer the taxpayers working long hours to pay for your cousins to go on holiday. You think that's fair?
Of course, I'm not paying to my cousin or relatives.
No, we have to pay. You want this benefit? We have to pay for your cousins to go on holiday? You seriously think that is normal?
What do you think?
I think it's stupid. It's ridiculous.
I'm the prime minister, and as a prime minister, I have some responsibilities.
Your cousins going on holiday is not a responsibility.
Of course, I'm saying if the Turkish law give these benefits, with
But they
this,
don't.
I have the right to
You
use
don't
it.
have
It's
the
really
benefit.
normal.
It's not normal to fly your cousins on holiday. Maybe you can go on holiday with your husband and your children.
I can choose.
You cannot,
I can choose the
but that's
people.
not your job. Your job is to rule
Who
the
there?
country, not to go on holiday with your family. It's
No.
millions of lira that you're wasting.
If I have the right to use it,
You don't
I
have the
will.
right to use
No,
it. This is the point.
What about to buy tickets and to fly with ordinary people? It would be opportunity to listen to ordinary people, to be closer to them.
Exactly.
We don't choose it this way because of some security problems.
Your cousins is not a security risk.
You afraid of ordinary people, your citizens?
Of course, I should do because there are some suicides or some terrorism attacks like that. So how can I trust that? I have to choose the most safe way. It's like that.
Don't you think it's fair that maybe you and your husband and your children can fly on holiday with the presidential airplane, and then you can buy tickets for your cousins and everybody to go with Turkish Airlines, because nobody cares about them. There are no terrorist threats against your cousins,
No, come on. How do you
so
know
it's not
that?
good enough for you? Why would there be a terrorist threat against your cousin?
There's a lot of guardians, and they check out all the people who will fly with that airplane. Why are you afraid of terrorists? That means that the ordinary people are not safe because they fly with that airplane, and you don't want.
And you don't care if they're not safe. It's okay for the normal Turkish person to fly, but not for your family.
How can you know a terrorist if a terrorist on the Turkish,
You don't know. But she's saying
He
that
looks
why
like
is
a
it?
terror.
But she's saying why is it acceptable for everybody to use Turkish Airlines, but your precious family isn't it's not good enough for them. They have to fly in the presidential plane. This is what she's saying.
As I told you before, it's the right of the prime minister, as always. So I use it just that.
I think you
I
should go
use
and
it
check your
because-
rights. There's something wrong with your rights.
If you have one more question, I can answer.
Okay, recently in a newspaper, not newspaper, they're on YouTube, there was a video that was leaked of you in a hotel room with a very young Istanbul prostitute, like a gigolo,